Allahumma barik wa sallim nahmadu nusalli ala rasulil karim amma ba'. A sahabi radiallahu anhu came to Rasulullah SAW and said, direct me to an act of virtue, after performing which I should be loved both by Allah and His men. He replied, if you renounce this world, Allah Ta'ala will love you, and you abstain from desiring what people possess, they will love you. A sahabi radiallahu anhu came to Nabi SAW and said, direct me to an act of virtue, after performing which I should be loved by both Allah Ta'ala and His men. He replied, if you renounce this world, Allah Ta'ala will love you, and you abstain from desiring what people possess, they will love you. Once, it has been related in hadith that once Jibreel alayhi salam came to Nabi SAW and said, O Muhammad, however long you may live, death must inevitably come to you, and whatever deed, good or bad, you perform, you will receive for it in equal recompense. And with whomsoever you develop your relation in this world, you will be disunited and separated from him one day. That is, either he will die and forsake you, or you will die and forsake him. Take heed, the nobility of person consists in his observance of tahajjud salat, and his respect depends on a subline in this regard for what other people possess. Target, that is to say, a person commands the respect of others so long as he does not regard others' wealth enviously. But as soon as he becomes envious, all his honor and prestige is lost. Faqih Abu Lai Samarkandi Rahmatullahi says, Allah Ta'ala bestows 4 honors upon a person who restricts his worldly hopes. Firstly, He grants him the power to exert in devotions. Secondly, He grants him relief from worries. Thirdly, makes him content with small provision. And fourthly, illuminates his heart. The ulama say that 4 things illuminate one's heart with nur. First, an empty stomach. Number 2, associating with the pious. Number 3, remorse over past sins. And number 4, restricting worldly hopes. And Allah punishes him who entertains high hopes about distant future with 4 types of afflictions. 1, makes him reflect the acts of devotion. Number 2, increases his worries about worldly things. Number 3, makes him ever greedy and anxious for increase in wealth. Number 4, directs his heart of mercy and compassion. The ulama say that 4 things breed hard-heartedness. Number 1, eating too much. Number 2, bad company. Number 3, forgetfulness of one's own sin. And number 4, high hopes about the distant future. Therefore, a man must not have great expectations about the distant future. He must rather fear lest that he should breathe his last the very next moment. A hadith says that Nabi SAW said to Aisha, if you wish to live with me in the akhirah, be content with as many things of this world as are sufficient. For a rider going on journey who stops a while on his way and do not sit with the rich people and do not regard a garment as useless till you have patched it. Abu Usman Nahdi Rahmatullahi says that he saw Umar radiallahu anhu sitting on the pulpit delivering the khutbah wearing a patch garment with 12 patches. May Allah give us tawfiq to put all this into practice and convey to others. Subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma bihamdika, asyhadu an la anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun al mursalin. Alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Taqabbalallah.